ਸੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਖਾ ਬੰਦਪ ਹੈ ਭਾਈ, ਜੇ ਗੁਰ ਕੇ ਭਾਣੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਵੈ। ਆਪਣੇ ਭਾਣੇ ਜੋ ਚੱਲੇ ਭਾਈ, ਵਿਛੜ ਝੋਟਾਂ ਖਾਵੈ। ਬਿਨ ਹੁਕਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਪੇਜ 601, 602, ਅੰਗ 601, 602, ਸੋਠ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਸੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਖਾ ਬੰਦਪ ਹੈ ਭਾਈ, ਜੇ ਗੁਰ ਕੇ ਭਾਣੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਵੈ। ਆਪਣੇ ਭਾਣੇ ਜੋ ਚੱਲੇ ਭਾਈ, ਵਿਛੜ ਝੋਟਾਂ ਖਾਵੈ। ਬਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਸੁਖ ਕਦੇ ਨ ਪਾਵੈ ਭਾਈ, ਫਿਰ ਪਛੋਤਾਵੈ। ਸੋਠ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਥਰਡ, ਚੌਪਦੇ 6-18। Oftentimes there is a hot discussion and debate among many persons regarding who is a true Sikh or disciple of the Guru. All give their own definitions according to what suits their own style or way of living. Some say only those who have been baptized or taken Amrit are the Sikhs. Others claim that Amrit is not necessary, just living a truthful life without hurting others make one a good Sikh. Still others think that simply by being born in a Sikh family, one becomes a Sikh and nothing else matters. Guruji begins this Shabad by giving the definition of a true Sikh and tells us what kind of blessings such a person obtains who meets this definition, and what kinds of pain and sufferings that person goes through whose conduct is otherwise. He says, "O brothers and sisters, that person is a true Sikh, friend and kin, who submits to the Guru's will and conducts his or her life in accordance with Guru's guidance. But, O brothers and sisters, the one who acts in accordance with one's own will or ego, that one gets separated from God and suffers blows of fate. In short, without following the guidance of the true Guru, one never obtains peace and repents again and again." Para 1. हर के दास सुहेले भाई, जन्म जन्म के किल विख दुख काटे, आपे मेल मिलाई रहाओ. Describing briefly the kind of peace the devotees obtain, Guruji says, "They who follow Guru's advice become like servants of God. And, O brothers and sisters, the servants of God are always in peace, because on his own God has brought about their union with him through the Guru, and he has washed off their pains and sins accumulated by them birth after birth." 1 pause. एक कुटुंब सब जी के बंधन भाई, परम पुला सैसारा, बिन गुरु बंधन टूटै नाही, गुरमुख मोख द्वारा। कर्म करे गुरु शब्द न पछाणे, मर जन्मे वारो वारा. Explaining why it is necessary to follow Guru's advice and what kinds of sufferings and pains a person suffers who only keeps doing the worldly tasks without caring for Guru's advice, he says, "O my brothers and sisters, without following Guru's guidance, this family of ours also becomes like bonds for our soul, and that is why the entire world remains lost in doubt. Without the guidance of the Guru, these bonds cannot be broken loose, but the one who follows Guru's advice, that one finds the way of liberation from the worldly bonds. On the other hand, they who keep doing worldly tasks but don't act on the Guru's words of advice, they keep dying and being born again and again." Para 2. "हाँ मेरा जग पलच रहा भाई, कोई नस किस ही केरा, गुरमुख महल पायन गुण गावन, निजगर होए बसेरा, ऐथे बूझे सो आप पछाणे, हर प्रभ है तिस केरा." Commenting further on the state of the world and why it keeps suffering, while the Guru's followers live in a state of stability in the company of God, Guruji says, "O brothers and sisters, the world is caught in selfishness and ego, and no one truly cares for any other. But they who follow Guru's advice by singing God's praises, they live in the presence of God and abide in their own home of the heart or the mansion of God. The person who in this world realizes his or herself and keeps examining the self, God remains that person's helper throughout. Para 3. सतगुरु सदा दयाल है भाई, विन भागा क्या पाइए, एक नदर कर वेखै सबे ऊपर, जे हा फाउते हा फल पाइए, नानक नाम वसै मने अंतर, विचों आप गवाइए. Guruji concludes the Shabad by answering the question, the Guru is gracious on all, then why some do not receive his grace while others do? He says, O my brothers and sisters, the true Guru is always merciful on everybody. But without destiny, what could we obtain? He says, everybody with one sight showers his grace on everybody. However, whatever is the attitude of a person towards the Guru, that person obtains the fruit accordingly. It is just like that, even though rain falls all over the area, but only the fields which have been leveled and prepared properly receive the benefit of this rain, and the sand dunes and hillocks don't benefit from it, because all the rain water is washed off. In short, O Nanak, only when we still our ego from within, that God's name is enshrined in our mind. The message of this Shabad is that they who follow the will and desire of the Guru remain happy and peaceful, but they who follow their own self-conceit repent and grieve and are subjected to the pains of birth and death again and again. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. SGGS page 601-602. Thank you.